So, can you actually make money from forex? And if so, how much can you realistically make? We're going to talk about different situations people are going to be in, and this does drastically change how much money they can actually make in trading. So, we're going to assume each person puts in similar, or if not the same amount of effort, the same amount of time into perfecting their craft, and it's going to be very different results. The thing that actually changes what your results are actually going to be like is the amount of money you have outside of trading. It's not like a business where you can just start generating income. Trading is not like that. You obviously need money to make money, and obviously the more money you make, you need more money to actually make that larger amount of cash. So you'll often see traders with larger account sizes, in the hundreds of thousands or even the millions. If they make 5% profit, it can be 50k. 50k for 5% profit is a large amount. Whereas let's say you get into trading with only £1,000 to put into a trading account, 5% is only going to be £50. So you can see the same amount of profit made percentage wise has a £49,995 difference. So you've got the same skill set because you're able to make that 5%, let's say per month consistently, but the results are going to vary massively dependent on how much money you actually have. I feel like there is only one way to actually generate a lot more profits. Well, technically two, but it kind of uses the same concepts. So the only way really for the average trader is to use prop firms. And the way to actually use prop firms is different from what most people think. A lot of people try to buy a prop firm challenge, they pass the phases, they get onto the funded account, and then they want to get these big 40, 50, 70k payouts. And the likelihood of that happening, you might do it once, but the likelihood of that happening consistently is very, very slim. So what you're going to want to do is just focus on getting 2, 3k every couple of weeks being paid from the prop firm to you. And a lot of people, they'll be like, oh, I'm a 7-figure trader because they have $1 million in prop firm capital. Well, are you a 7-figure trader? Can you access that 7 million? Nope. If you've made 10k profit, can you take that 10k out? Nope. Can you take it out whenever you want? Nope. It's not your money until that actually hits your bank. So you need to focus on building up your personal account. And this is the hardest thing in trading, is to actually grow a personal account consistently to a point where you can live off of it. So a lot of people will have personal accounts. It could be £500, £1,000, £5,000, but you can't live off an account size of £5,000 or even £10,000. It'd be very, very tricky to actually live off of it, especially here in the UK. The average salary, I think you make like £2,000 a month. Maybe, I'm not actually too sure, but it's going to be a lot more than you probably think. So if you're making £2,000 a month consistently on a 10k account, that's 20% per month, which is a lot of profit to actually make consistently. Whereas let's say you have £100,000 personally and you still need to make the same 2k per month, you only need 2% profit. So it's clear to see that by just having a larger account size, life becomes a lot easier. You have to make 10 times less profit. So the way to actually do this is, firstly, you can copy trade from the personal account to the funded accounts. And this allows you to grow the personal and compound it, whilst also building up profits in the prop firm to then deposit into your personal account. I see a lot of people, they trade them differently, but I feel like if you are a good trader, you might as well just copy trade them. And by doing this, you're getting consistent payouts from the prop firm. You can also take part in the scaling plans that prop firms actually offer. The requirements of this are usually 2 or 3 months of profitability, 3 or 4 payouts, and I think like 8-10% profit, dependent on the firm. It's going to vary, but those are kind of the requirements that I've actually seen. And these, I think they might have like up to 2 million in funding. So if you consistently do this, getting a couple of percent per month in payouts, you're going to scale the accounts without even having to purchase more challenges. An easy way to do it is obviously to use your profits to invest into more challenges. But that is, again, you then have to pass challenges. You're making profits without actually getting any payouts from it. But I guess that is the risk you have to take. Also, you could invest in something like, I don't know if you guys have heard of it, but Darwin Exchange, I'm pretty sure it's called. And this basically, you build a track record and people can invest in your strategy. So you're basically trading like a personal account, but then you're rewarded based on your performance. So I could go on their website now and invest in someone's strategy, put 100K on someone's strategy. And then obviously the trader receives commissions from the profits that they've actually made from that. So again, you could copy trade your personal account to that Darwin account, also to your prop firm accounts, the funded accounts, also to new challenges. So you had the master account, your personal one, whether it be £1,000, £10,000. I would personally have it at an amount that's actually easy to manage and easy to have a lot multiplier between the different firms, because having an even lot size just makes everything a lot easier. Having an even account balance makes everything a lot easier. That's what I've personally experienced. And also you want to use it on a broker that has similar prices to the accounts you're copy trading to, because I've had numerous issues in the past where I've been copy trading different prices. Some trades get tagged in, some trades get stopped out, and it is a complete disaster, which you don't want, and I wouldn't want anyone to experience that. But it just emphasizes the fact that if you can do it correctly, you can make a lot of money. And by doing this, I do believe that a good trader, a trader that can make 2, 3, 4% per month consistently over the year, obviously not every single month is going to be 4% profit, but let's say one month you make 10%, one month you lose 2%, the next month you lose 5%, the next month you win 5%. You just need to make it so that over the year you are profitable, and I'd say beating the S&P 500. Otherwise you might as well just invest your money into that rather than having to actively trade it. And then at this point, let's say you are getting up to 300k, 400k in funded, 400k funded account. If you make 2.1% per month, you're making over $100,000 a year. Obviously there's going to be taxes, there's going to be profit splits, but 2% per month, you're making 100k before all the other additional fees. I think that's pretty good. And then if you're also depositing that into your personal account and growing that alongside, your account could grow at 50, 60k per year. Within 5 years, you've deposited over 300k to your personal account. And with the compound effect, that could be a very, very large amount in the next few years. So trading isn't a short-term game. If you're getting into trading thinking, okay, I'm going to retire in 3 years, I'm going to make all this profit, think again, or just get out of the industry and go to drop shipping or whatever else people do nowadays. Trading is something that you're going to want to do for the next 5, 10, 15, 20 years. Obviously, there are going to be people that make millions and they won't have to work for that long. But for the average trader, you're going to probably make 50, 100k, 200k a year if you are trading very, very well on prop firms and reinvesting your profits. So that is kind of a reasonable target. But for the person that's working, they can't trade properly, they can't put the hours in, it's going to be a lot more difficult. To, let's say, someone like me who went full-time into trading, had all the hours in the day to actually trade and learn to trade, scale my accounts, it was a lot easier for me in that position. But it's definitely possible for people to get out of work to actually do it. Maybe swing trading. I've done a full video on my main channel about this too. But yeah, there's definitely opportunities for those people to grow their income outside of trading too. But yeah, just a little tip on how much you could potentially make in a year from trading.